أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, here we will discuss about two main order at the time of Jummah. It is this two specific order directly related to the Jummah or the day of Jummah or the day of Friday. What's the importance of Friday in our Muslim society? We can clearly get the proof from these verses. Let's jump to the verse to get the specific blessings, specific orders from Allah about the Jummah prayer or about the trading or seeking bounty or seeking fadla at the day of Jummah. So let's jump to the verse directly to find out the specific orders and instructions that is directly related to the Jummah or the day of Jummah. Chapter number 62, Surah Al-Jummah, verse 9, Allah says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون. Here Allah says, O you who have believed, when is called for the prayer on the day of Jummah, then proceed to the remembrance of Allah and leave trade. That is better for you if you only knew. And when the prayer has been concluded, disperse within the land and seek from the bounty of Allah, and remember Allah often, that you may succeed. So here Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, idha nudiya lis-salati, when call is made for the salat, mi yawmil jum'ah, on the day of Friday, on the day of Jummah, fas'aw ila dhikril hasan, then hasten to the remembrance of Allah, wajarul bay'a, and leave the business. So this is the first order on the day of Jummah, when we normally when we listen the call of prayer, the adhan. What the instruction? Hasten to the remembrance of Allah, so, and leave the business or trade. So just after hearing the call of prayer at the day of Jummah, we must leave the trade and hasten to the Salat, Jummah, the Jama'at, the Jummah, the gathering. So it is the order of Allah. Then Allah says, it is better for you if you only know. Then, فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ, then when the Salat is concluded, when the Salat is finished, فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, then disperse in earth, disperse in the land, وَابْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ, and seek from the bounty of Allah. We have discussed in different episodes about the fadla of Allah. You know, from the various verses, more than 50 or more than 70 verses, we have found fadla included so many things: cash, gold, wealth, knowledge, wisdom, so many things. Even the living means of in this world and after this world, most of things are included in fadla. So here actually fadla means the risk, the wealth or the businesses that normally we get wealth or cash or any types of benefit for living means. So here Allah says, Faiza Kudiyati Salatu, then when the prayer is concluded. Which prayer? Especially the Jummah prayer, because in previous verses Allah clearly states, when you listen, when you hear the call of prayer, just leave the business and hasten to the prayer, hasten to the salat. And just after concluding the prayer, the salat, fantashiru fil ard, then disperse in the land, wabtagu min fadlillah, and seek the bounty from Allah, waskurullaha kathira, and remember Allah very much, la'allakum tuflihun, so that you may get succeed. You may get succeeded. So here we have got two main instruction, main orders from Allah at the day of Jummah. when the call of prayer, you listen the call of prayer, as we know, the all the day, most all the day, including Jummah, the 5 prayer is first, the obligatory prayer. But at the time, especially the Jummah, it's the first to join the Jummah just after hearing the Ajahn. It's the difference, it's the specific characteristics of Jummah day. And Allah says, when you listen the call of prayer, just hasten, leave the business and hasten to the salat. So this is the clear order. And just after concluding the salat, again disperse in the land and seek the bounty of Allah, seek the fadla of Allah. Or again go and search and again do the trade or business or anything, or search any risk and disperse in the earth. So this is the two order. But we the Muslim normally, what we do in the prayer in the day of Jummah, we remain, most of us, we remain idle. We don't do any business, we don't do any job, or we don't, just we wait for the salat. Why? We must do all the instruction, we must obey all the instruction, we must follow all the instruction. Is especially in Jummah day, two instruction equal importance. One is leave the business and hasten to the Jummah prayer, and just after concluding Jummah prayer, go to again to the business or seek the bounty and disperse on the earth and remember Allah so much. The two instruction we must follow. So I think we can understand from these two verses that in Jummah, the day of Jummah, we have two specific instructions. One is joining the Jummah prayer, and other is just after concluding or finishing the Jummah prayer, again immerse into the business or seek the bounty of Allah and disperse on the earth. So as a Muslim, as a believer, we have to carry out both two instructions, especially the Jummah day. Hope you will understand, and you will we must try to perform both two instructions of Allah. May Allah give us the actual understanding and the blessings. Thank you very much.